Hello, and welcome to another episode of the 1990 Rewind, where I look at films released from 1990 that are turning 35 in 2025. And, it is always hard to believe, but here next up on the Rewind, a classic on the track, and that is Days of Thunder. This year we got an excellent racing movie in F1. It was shot and choreographed and put together like no other racing film I think I've ever seen. But it couldn't help but make me think of this classic Days of Thunder, which I hold up as one of the pinnacles of racing films for me personally. I know others may not agree. This one's set in the world of NASCAR. It features Tom Cruise as driver Cole Trickle, what a name, who is trying to break in there. He has a rivalry with another driver on the track, played by Michael Rooker. That's kind of fun. He has a rivalry with another driver played by Carrie Elway, which is kind of fun. Robert Duvall is his crew manager. Randy Quaid, who has some lines that I continue to utter, is his team owner. This is also a movie that put him in with Nicole Kidman. This is how they kind of met. They play love interests here, but there are a lot of fun things. There are a lot of fun lines that they have. There are a lot of fun racing sequences. The story really works. You're really invested in this world, and that is kind of the part that it made me think about when we were talking about F1. F1, the craft, what Joseph Kosinski did with that was incredible. But here, what Tony Scott, a great action movie director, does with this movie is a lot of fun. There's a lot of comedy. This was actually nominated for some Oscars. It was nominated for Best Sound at the Oscars because it captures the racing, and I think it's a film that has just appealed to a lot of people over the years and has been kind of a real personal favorite. There are lines in here. Something about a monkey and a football that come to mind often for me when things are going awry. Rubbing is racing, an old adage that came out of here. So if you've never seen this, this is worth checking out. One of my actually favorite Tom Cruise movies, just a lot of fun, a lot of action, a lot of high octane drama. So Days of Thunder is the one coming to the Rewind this week. Next week, we will continue the Rewind with a Christmas classic. So you won't want to miss that. I'll see you next week.